Howdy, Star Wars fans! Adam the Star Wars Questioner here, bringing you a new Saberday Cast video. And this past couple days has been pretty awesome in Star Wars, with the Star Wars Celebration in Orlando just finishing up its last day today. And it's been really awesome watching the videos that they've been releasing on through YouTube. I was watching the live one for the Last Jedi panel. I watched it as it was dropping, as I told you guys in my breakdown video from last night, and it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm sad to hear that they announced that Star Wars Rebels, this is going to be its last season, season 4. So I really hope that they end on a really good note. I would like it to be that they would end off on the Battle of Scarif, but I'm not sure they're actually going to end off in Battle of Scarif. But anywho, so on to comment time, comment section, because today we actually have a few comments. Well, only like 2 that I'm going to bring up today. So, Stephen Gosnell 12 commented on my Is Sidious or Vicious More Powerful video, which is going to be up there in the corner, the link, the little tab that just popped up, but you click it to go to the video. And he made his opinion quite plain on who is more powerful. And he says, Sidious is more powerful. Nothing else. He's just like, he's more powerful. Okay then. And last night's trailer breakdown video, again, click on the card that just popped up there, and Eden Mark, he's commenting actually on the comment I made about how I think that Rey was just having a vision, and she kind of freaked out about it, and it wasn't Luke choking her like some people say. And he says, I also think she has seen a vision. I don't understand why people thought he would choke her. I don't understand either. And we kind of had a conversation and whatnot on there, me and him. But yeah, so those are the 2 shoutouts for comments that I'm going to do today. And on to today's topic. Today's topic is Jedi are essential. Now, with Luke having just said at the end of the trailer, I know of only one truth: the Jedi must end. Everybody's like, yes, we're going to go to the gray Jedi, we're going to get these neutral Jedi that are neither light nor dark side and whatnot. First off, there is no such thing as neutral Force users in Star Wars. There is no Force user that is truly neutral. Even the Bendu chose a side. He's like, oh, I'm going to destroy everybody on here because they're messing up my plan. I'm going to wipe out the Jedi. However, he tells Kanan, leave. He doesn't just strike him down. He's like, leave Kanan Jarrus Jedi. And then the one time he actually does attack the Ghost, he gives a gentle tap. We saw the Bendu take out an AT-AT. We saw him take out another ship right next to him. He could have taken out the Ghost, but he didn't. He allowed him to depart. And this is something that a lot of people don't realize, is the fact that these neutral characters, like the Father, the Bendu, Ahsoka Tano being the closest thing we've gotten to a great Jedi, is the fact that they aren't neutral characters. They are more light side characters. When it comes down to it, when they have to make a choice, they always choose the light side over the dark side. Now, why is that? And why is it that I say that Jedi are essential? And I don't think it's going to be actually like a full out, oh, we're getting rid of the Jedi and whatnot. We're going to be, what I believe that they're going to be doing is Luke is going to be returning them to the earliest state of the Jedi Order. And the reason why it is that most Jedi, why all these Force users go with the light side, is the fact of the matter is that the dark side has one purpose. And it's not just to build up one person's power or whatnot. The dark side is a very destructive force. It is completely destructive. you every single time, and canon's actually been very, very good about this idea of the dark side, the Sith, the servants of the dark, are destructive. As soon as Palpatine took control of the galaxy, what happened? 20 years of oppression, 20 years of slavery, 20 years of nonstop war, and then when he died, he went, okay, it doesn't matter how many people are still left. The Empire is meant to serve only one purpose, and that is to protect me. If I die, everything has to be destroyed. In fact, it was so much this idea of we have to get rid of everything that he was going to blow up an entire planet with people on it, blow up an entire planet, take out thousands, hundreds of thousands of troops, of thousands of ships and whatnot from both not only the Empire but also the New Republic, because of the fact that this galaxy is meant to protect me. And the thing about the galaxy, about the Force, is that the light side is the exact opposite. Is very preserving of life, is very preserving of things. In fact, whenever the Jedi have been strong as true light side users, when they have been in power, the galaxy has experienced peace, prosperity, true measure of peace. Sure, the politicians and whatnot might be messing with things and whatnot, but during the time that the Sith were almost completely wiped out and it was just the Jedi, the light side users, the full light side users, not the middle guys, but the full light side users, there was 1,000 years where there was no slavery in the Republic. There was maybe some poverty here and there on the occasional planet, but there was more or less very little war. There was very little destruction that happened, very little genocide, very little things that happened that were destructive. The only times where you would see like slavery and sorry, there was a little hair right there in front of my eyes, but the only times that you see where there was slavery, where there was corruption that was rampant, was when the Jedi were not in an area where they weren't present, such as Tatooine. Within the Republic, there was a lot of peace and prosperity. Why? Because the fact of the matter was that the Jedi, due to the fact that they are keepers of the peace, they are preservers of life, the galaxy maintained true peace. Now, I know that I'm kind of going around in circles and whatnot with it, but the thing of it is that after Palpatine died, and Vader, and there was only Luke and his students, there was almost 30 years of unprecedented peace. But as soon as Luke went into hiding, everything spiraled out of control in the galaxy. The First Order suddenly rose up and started blowing everything away. As there has to be pure light side Jedi in the galaxy, because they are true balance. And the thing is that these people like Bendu and whatnot, they don't go out of their way to stop the Sith. They don't go out of their way to preserve life or anything. No, they're just like, oh, well, you know, I'm not going to get involved or anything. I'm going to let these people do whatever they want to. And you know what? It doesn't matter if everybody else is going to die. It doesn't matter if there's destruction and weather throughout the galaxy, because I am neutral. I can't do I'm not going to do anything about it. So when we talk about the fact that we want to get rid of Grey Jedi, when we want to bring forth the Grey Jedi, I should say, and get rid of the Sith, well, get rid of the Jedi, because we want people Jedi that are dark side, that are willing to dip into the dark side. The thing is that what we're saying is that what we want is an unending system of conflict and whatnot, because the fact that wherever the dark side is present in something, it leads to destruction. If you want a true indicator of how this works, look at Anakin Skywalker and Ben Solo. They allow the dark side into their lives, and what happened? It ended up being the end of peace in the galaxy for decades. And that's why I think that the Jedi need to stay around, is because of the fact that the Jedi are what keeps the peace, they're what keeps the balance of the Force. The dark side is destructive, first and foremost. The light side is not. That's why you need the Jedi, who are servants of the light, and not in the middle, because being in the middle, you are opening up the galaxy to the wolves of war and whatnot. But yeah, so that is the video for today. Leave your comments down below. What do you think about this idea? Do you think that Grey Jedi actually are more able to keep the peace throughout the galaxy due to the fact that there's darkness in them? Or is it more of you need both light and dark side strong in order for it to work? But anyways, leave your comments down below, like and subscribe if you like this video. And as always, have a wonderful day, and may the Force be with you.